Alright, chat.
just
No knows.
made a custom class and not a custom species. Because apparently those are different now.
I think those have always been different.
So
I think I think those have always been different.
That's rough, buddy.
That is rough.
I'm gonna kill myself.
DM, it still says
Refresh the page.
I did. Who is Ovo Ipital?
That's the name, the default name it gave to you.
What the fuck is going on? If I have to redo my thing, I'm gonna like shit myself.
Bro's going to shit himself.
Like, I understand why everything's locked behind a paywall, but it is genuinely the most frustrating fucking thing in the world. I think if the DM owns everything, then everybody in that campaign should have up to like 20 people. I don't know. Should have access to all of the things, because that's how it would work in real life.
True shit.
Won't I just have to custom class all of Oath of Vengeance?
I don't know. Is it one of the available ones?
It is not.
Probably. Or you could just like. The only thing that's necessary is you to have a sheet in front of you and then don't lie. Because it's not like I'm going to be like checking your fucking sheets to make sure you're doing shit anyway.
I'm gonna kill you.
Inku don't have dark vision.
I don't believe so.
They don't, but I made my Kinku have dark vision up to 10 feet as a special ability.
Oh wow.
How'd you
Yeah,
do
it
that?
looks like I will have to custom my class. But Chad, I already made my character. Oh!
Okay, Trap.
Charisma, half slot progression, spell list, paladin.
Nick, you said your rolling stats?
That was the plan.
You should probably do that.
Kind of creating my character, bud.
How are you doing that if you don't have your fucking stats?
John, are you stupid? Are
I
you
need to.
genuinely so stupid?
Whereas, like, my dopamine levels are reaching a critical low. I need you to roll some dice. Not at that part yet, bud. I'm gonna recreating the paladin class so that I can actually play my fucking thing for free. Okay, hit. So hard to be alive. Okay. Alright, I'm proficient in all armor.
Yippee.
Simple weapons.
Sam, did you and Ian roll for your starting gold, or did you guys take
No.
equipment sets?
Whatever was already set up, we just put the numbers into the holes of what we wanted most.
It doesn't
Saving
prompt you to roll for anything anymore on Roll20 when you're making characters unless you specifically change it to prompt you. Now it just tells you to select specific things.
Yeah, but there's always there's always a dice button on the
Right,
website.
I just said unless you specifically look for the thing that tells you that, like, for the thing that you can roll with. If you're just going through not finding the dice buttons, you're just going to be clicking packages. Because
Yeah.
they got rid of that.
They made it liberal and gay.
Well, this is my first campaign, so I have no idea what I'm doing. I had a friend in high school who was like a dungeon master, so he had his own campaign. But I was in cheerleading and color guard and all that extra shit. I didn't have time, so I just used whatever stats that they gave me because I was like, if they're giving me this, it's got to be a good starting point, you know?
Yup.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. This is also Sean's first time being a DM, so
I'm proficient with wisdom and charisma saving throws.
Nick, what's our background?
So we're birds,
No,
siblings.
right. But are we acolytes? Are we criminals? Are we
Well, I think we could have two different of those, but I went acolyte. But I mean, we'll probably end up having the same one based on our classes.
I mean, you could choose whatever. I chose criminal. I think Ian is a criminal as well.
right? I just because Nick and I are
So you're
specifically
dragging
role
our
playing.
race down.
We're specifically role playing siblings, so I think that because the background is like where you come from, I think that you and I would have the same background.
Hell yeah, buddy.
I mean, I guess you could make them different. Like, I have two boys, and both of my boys have different personalities. You know what I mean? You
That's
could
what
still be
I'm saying.
siblings,
And they
and
came from the
one
same
be a
place.
thief, and one be like, I don't know, I don't know the names for everything, but somebody
A
who like worships
soldier.
like Horizon. You know what I mean? Or yeah, or a soldier or whatever.
But now, I mean, we'll probably just both be acolytes just because, I mean, makes sense. Skill.
Uh,
Skill proficiency.
Sam, I know you probably don't want to do this, but I feel
Intimidation.
obligated to tell you that you have the option. You can roll 5d4 and multiply that by 10 and buy equipment with that much starting gold if you want.
I think I have a shit ton of gold already in my pack. So, I mean,
And then, you know, sometimes your background gives you some extra gold.
I'm a Kinku Ranger criminal, so I picked the normal starting Ranger pack that they gave me, and then because I'm a criminal, I have gold that came with the criminal pack.
Mm,
So I don't think so. I'll check, but I think I got a crap ton.
okay. Well, the equipment that you started with is probably gonna be enough, and then You can buy pretty much anything you can afford from the equipment section of the book.
Alright, so the first feature of my new secret class is I'm secretly a paladin.
Okay.
And in the description it says, "Hey, I'm a paladin. Here's all my paladin features."
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm pretty fucking smart.
Big brain. Where did they put the fucking equipment in?
Inventory.
144.
All right, seems good. I had a new feature. Call that shit Divine Sense. Copy paste all this.
I have 23 gold. Do you think that's enough, or you think I should just roll and get more and see what happens?
Oh, you're broke.
That's broke for an adventurer, but that's
Add new feature. Oh god. Oh! Fighting style. Starting at second level. Wobble, 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 wobble. That's so much text. I'll read that later, I'm sure.
You're not second level yet. You don't need that.
So, what do
You're
I
worrying
roll in
me,
order to
Sean.
get gold? You said 40 what?
5d4, and then multiply whatever you get by 10.
Charisma is your spellcasting ability for your paladin spells. In addition, you use your charisma modifier when setting the saving throw DC for a paladin spell you cast, and when making an attack roll with one. I can use a holy symbol as a spellcasting focus for my paladin spells, the most ignored rule of all time.
Cool. So you got 150 gold to buy shit with.
Yeah, I see. The first one was a fluke because I didn't realize you could multiply it.
Shit, in tabletop, I become immune to disease at level 3.
That's paladins.
Strange. Why wouldn't everyone be a paladin?
That's dumb.
If you just don't fuck with the concept of having a disease, you know?
There's magic, so there's ways to get rid of diseases or become immune to them without being a paladin.
Buddy, you
Can I
could.
get like silver and copper and platinum and all that too, or do I have to like buy it on the road, travel, whatever?
What?
I would say those are almost never used in most
They're not.
tables. Most people just go with gold.
Well, it gets to the point where you ignore everything else usually, but if something costs silver, then you could get rid of 1 gold and then convert it to what you have left of silver or something.
Or you, as God, could just make nothing cost less than 1 gold.
Wow, that's
That's true.
we
That's
could
how we've
do
always
that.
done it.
I'm just asking because I'm a klepto. Like I have to, I like shiny things. I need to steal things all the time. So like I would imagine that my character would want platinum and gold and silver and all of the shiny things in her back.
Yeah, there should be places to put that. I don't know where it is on these fucking stupid ass character sheets, but
You're the one who said to use these character sheets!
If you go into
You're getting her all
inventory
yelly.
and then you like look up
uh
at the top, it
that
should
makes
say
sense.
gold. You click it and then it says platinum 0, gold 150, electrum 0, silver 0, copper 0. And then you hit the little like setting wheel that's at the top and you can manually enter
Yep,
manage items. encumbrance and currency.
Yeah.
That wasn't very poggers. I'm Haley. Yeah, yelling at my boy like that.
Well, he's the one who's like, we
I
have to
think
use
that's
Roll20 instead of
I
D&D
think that's
Beyond.
poor
Nothing
table
else will work
etiquette.
except for Roll20. And then he's like, these stupid ass character sheets don't work.
I think that's poor table etiquette.
Grow up.
So GM, what do you want me to roll for platinum, silver, and copper?
Oh, you just have the gold.
I can't get anything shiny.
You have 150 shinies, and you can steal shinies.
I want more shinies.
That's not that bad. That's not that bad. My bad.
Ian, Ian? How are you? You haven't said anything since you joined.
Yeah, he's just doing a thing.
He's
I'm
just
buying WoW in chat.
sad. That makes sense. That makes sense. You sure you did everything right, buddy?
God didn't tell me I didn't do anything wrong.
I mean, I didn't look too hard, but I guess I'll do that now.
Who said I didn't look too hard? Bro's not the fucking leader of this.
Bro is indeed the leader.
Listen,
of
I'm
this.
not gonna expect bro to have ultra scanned every inch of everyone's character sheet, especially since 2 of the players showed up without a completed character sheet.
I can't join your thing.
What do you mean you can't join my thing?
How do I put my character into your game when it says I can't do that?
You see, therein lies the problem.
And
That's
you
not
still
good.
haven't fixed it since before Nick started his.
I mean, I've
That's
been
not
trying, but
Could you hazard a googly goo to see if someone can import a character they've already made? Because otherwise, I think Haley is about to have a biblical
you've
I
got
mean, I
it.
imported my character and I had to import it.
Yeah, Ian and Sam imported their character sheets just fine. But if you've got it in front of you, that's great. That works. I will attempt to just spot issues when they arise.
I guess I just imported. I don't know why it gave me. Why is it telling me to build a new character? Even though I just imported this character, why is it telling me to start again?
I know, but I just copied every feature of
It looks like Alice Bird is your character that you made, and then the Vivi or whatever. I think that's what they gave you to like do another character because you imported 2 characters in the same campaign. You have to have different.
I don't, but like, there's. But
yeah
she's
I
not
got
in.
Uvu Ipital. I've already hand copied every feature of Paladin to my custom class, so I'm too far gone.
Haley, go into your character and click, like on the left-hand side, you'll see skills, like click acrobats or something. I want to see if it pops up on our map screen.
It did not make a
I
noise.
don't see it.
Sean, why don't you hide all of your secret DM nonsense and show your screen?
That's what I have on the stream.
I think I'm watching your stream, bud.
The tab where I did exactly that. It provides next to no assistance. What are you trying to accomplish in seeing my screen?
to see if you can just add her to the game, and then she can like add her own character.
I just don't understand why it's not letting you fucking import them.
I don't know, dude. I clicked import the game and it says no. At that point, it says contact your GM. I contacted my GM.
Ian and Sam imported their character sheets just
Well,
fucking
apparently you
fine.
only had
Do this.
2 slots.
I literally Googled, and this is the first problem this is the first answer that comes up on the Roll20 subreddit. Have you tried doing this?
That's how Sam and Ian were allowed to put theirs in the game.
Yeah, I'm doing exactly like I'm watching Haley's screen, and she did exactly what I did, and Ian did. So I don't know.
Hey, it just worked for them. It's not for us. We're broke. We're broke and ugly. Is what it is.
The only other solution is the DM creates the characters and then assigns them to the players. If you cannot figure it out through the
Yikes.
settings that I just sent you, the only other solution, according to the fucking the employees on the r/roll20, is that the DM has to make the characters and then assign them to the
Employees.
players.
You
Bum
guys,
ass company.
yeah.
Because I don't know if you're watching my screen, but this is what it's saying. I cannot put this character. I know that it worked for Sam and Ian, and that's so good for Sam and Ian, and I love that for them. But it doesn't work for me or Nick.
Chill, daddy,
Sounds like a
chill.
skill diff.
It does, doesn't it?
Scale difference.
Skill differential. Hey, listen, I'm putting the work in. Don't say I didn't want this campaign to happen.
All right. Go into your character where you can see the sheet.
Hey,
And now hit your Windows button and R at the same time.
why the fuck am I running something on my computer?
And type in snipping tool.
Okay.
Or you could be smart and have it saved on your bar. That works too. All right. Now hit new and take a picture of that.
Sean, this is so fucking stupid. Is this just how you're gonna play the game?
Send that to me so I can use that to make the fucking sheet.
This is an awesome session 0. I'm loving this.
I would just like to make mention that we're like an hour in, and we're still trying to fuck with our characters.
That's how
Session
it is.
0 usually doesn't have gameplay, to be honest. Okay. I really like one of the only things I like, not one of the things. One of the only things I'm aware of that I really like about the 2024 rules is that the backgrounds give you a feat.
Thank you.
That was,
So like
was
my
a big
power
complaint
gaming.
in the original rules was that feats were difficult to come by.
They had these weird ass like character or like story feats where like certain classes where it would just like let you know a guy or whatever, or let you know the answer to like some very specific situation that almost never appeared.
How I always played it as a DM, and then how the DMs who taught me was, you got your feats that came through your character like naturally, like through your level up progression, but then you could earn feats based off of story events as well. So, like if something massive happened in a story event where it would make sense for you to have this feat, you could learn it that way.
So Sean, I'm rolling and shit.
Yeah, since you said you want to.
All
What?
right, check the stream. It's gambling time.
It's gambling time. /roll 4d6d1.
Yeah, I'm
Are
not
you
doing that,
even
bro. I'm not in your
sure
game.
that like this character is gonna be in the
Yeah, well,
thing?
you
It's the one
roll it
given to
in.
me by Sean.
Roll it in the fucking game. Fucking bitch.
I'm gonna kill you.
Does
I'm gonna
anybody else
actually
have an
kill you.
echo? Like I all of a sudden got an echo where I can hear you guys talk and then I hear it very faintly in the background.
Might be picking up on Ian's. I don't have an echo. If Sean's
His
talking loud
headphones are
enough,
on.
if Sean talks loud enough because him and I are in the same room, you might be able to pick up Sean speaking through my mic, or vice versa, me speaking
So,
through Sean's.
Sean, you said
That's
you gave a
definitely it.
more powerful array than
Mm-hmm.
normal because you intended this to be maybe a more harsh world or whatnot. I then need to ask, of course, is rolling still the same? Because that seems like rolling will just often give you a worse outcome than the array.
No, I'm pretty sure the rolling should be better. It's just whether or not you care about having the 18.
Okay. Sounds like I don't believe you.
So that's
So,
a 14.
14. Yeah, I know the fucking thing.
Yeah, or you could put the D1 at the end. It'll do the math for you.
Lord forbid I have to do first grade math. Holy winner!
Yeah, there's a 17.
17. Come on, baby. Big money, big money, big money. Ooh! 9. Hey, my original page had a 7, so. Ah, 12. I might hurt my little brain by subtracting 1. I should make the robot do it for me.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just that's what you sounded like when you said that. I'm not gonna lie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So I'm gonna take the roll. I'm gonna take the. Oh, I guess I'll do manual because I rolled not in the thing like it wanted me to. For my god's amusement. I'm gonna take the 17 charisma, 16 strength, 14 dex. I mean, clearly my other casting scores are the 2 9s and 12 con. Not as much con as I would want. I'll do the 14 con and the 12 dex. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I'm so fucking sorry. I'm such a disgusting piggy. Okay. 2 cantrips. My magic initiate spellcasting ability choice will be done with charisma. What the hell was that? That was quite loud. That was.
What?
Something
I'm
made
like,
a noise.
wop.
The whoops are from Roll20.
This fuck ass website again. Pick as many cantrips as your custom class is allowed to select a level 1. I believe that's none. That's not good.
What?
So it wants me to pick a cantrip for my custom class.
Mm-hmm.
However, I only know paladin spells. Paladins don't get cantrips. So when I click it, it just starts giving me seizure syndrome.
Just leave it blank.
Unless it's required. We'll see what happens.
I don't think it lets you move on until you do everything that has a yellow exclamation mark. So I think it's mandatory.
It will let you temporarily move through, but it won't let you finish creating the character if the yellow exclamation mark is still there.
That's good. That's what I like to hear.
Oh, well,
This
then
is-
just go into it and then put like a letter and then just move on.
I mean, but there you have to like actually pick an option.
Maybe it's because it's trying to base it off of something that you didn't input in yet. I found out whenever I got towards the end of my character and I saw the sheet at the end and there still was yellow exclamation marks, that I had to fill those in order to base like a stepping stone to do another step. So maybe you're just missing the stepping stone for that, and that's why it's freaking out.
Perhaps. Perhaps. Pronouns. uh,
Hey, I see Haley's into our map. I think they're in there.
Haley, I'm 14.
Sean, your mic is muted.
Oh yeah.
Haley, I'm 14. How old are you?
I don't know, 875,000 years old.
You'd be dead 800 million times over. Didn't you even study our species? We reach physical maturity around 12 and we live up to 60 years typically.
It'd be kind of weird if you're trying to like seduce a dragon or something. 14-year-old, I would bump you up to like 18 or something.
No,
No,
but see, that's the thing about species.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not a human 14. I'm like
He's a bird
like
14.
a cat is an adult at like 2 or some shit.
All right.
He's a bird
Like-
14.
I'm just playing the race. Leave me alone. I'm a young adult.
I don't even remember how old I am. I think I put myself as 18, but I don't know. It's not like it's
Damn.
gonna matter anyways. Whenever
Ancient.
you get like carded or something.
Damn, Unc, you old. Uh, custom subclass. Oath of Vengeance Paladin. Oh, God, I have to make that too. I thought I was almost done. I was wrong.
Bro was wrong.
This is the price of trying to play for free when they just want to jerk me off and milk all my money out.
Yep.
How dare they think they deserve to be paid for this?
How dare they?
Want to pay me for the right to play pretend? Are you shitting me? By 7th level, your supernatural focus helps you close off a foe's retreat. When you hit a creature with an opportunity attack, you can move up to half your speed immediately after the attack, and as part of the same reaction. This movement does not provoke opportunity attacks. Isn't that neat?
Sure.
You don't even care. How am I supposed to care when my DM doesn't even care?
Yep.
Shit. All right, so this website is so trash that I cannot finish my character until I go back, add another class's spellcasting to my character so I can select a cantrip to make it happy. And then just ignore all of that class's spells, I guess.
Don't worry,
I don't
buddy.
know. I just picked shit and then I imported shit and then I was done. So
Bro just picked shit and then imported shit and he was done. So, skish you.
Well, I mean that's fine and good. If you're playing like the free class or you already own the thing, but
Sounds like one of Sean's favorite characters. Or the favorite child.
are you saying you're broke?
yeah, pretty much. I'm saying I'm not paying for D&D, not really.
That's okay. I've paid for the books. Not on Roll20 because it's like some stupid ass subscription, but
Dude. Spell list, cleric. Let me add that just so I can fucking pick a cantrip. Jesus Christ. I will have resistance and I will never use it because I'm not supposed to have it. But
that works.
built this shit from scratch. Tony Stark built in a cave with a box of scrap. So only thing I didn't get is the paladin starting equipment. I need a nebulous chain mail.
Is your character done, Haley?
Sean was making it. My character is done, but Sean was adding one to the thing. You should just be able to hit add character and then assign me to the character. I should be able to
Y-
make the character.
y-
So
You've
everything Nick is doing
you've
is
had that.
stupid because he's gonna have to make him a character anyhow.
That's
No,
what
he
I
already
did the
made me a
first.
character.
What do you mean I have that? I don't have anything, Sean.
Go up to the top right, the little book.
What book?
The book. Oh yeah. Shit. I need a long sword. It's a D8 in one hand, right? Hmm.
Fucking clerics and shit.
Are you okay, Sean?
Yeah.
Nice.
Tony Stark built this in a cave. Cleric.
Me copying word for word from the
D8 plus
5e
con.
wiki
No.
to save $30.
Con is 1, so it'd be 9.
Okay. 55 pounds.
I'm just curious, Sean, whenever you go onto the map screen, like the normal screen on your side, and you click the book, do you see all of our characters?
Yes, I see everything that I've put into the game and all of your guys' characters.
Okay, cool. I was just curious.
D8 slashing. A weight of 3. I'm adding a sword. I'm also going to add myself my magical plus plus thing. Sorry. Then I need a shield. Add shield data. I'm going to name it shield.
That's crazy.
How much does a shield weigh?
It's a pretty OP name, not gonna lie.
See, I was thinking the same thing. It weighs 6. There you go. Hey. I'm rocking and rolling, baby.
Rose rocking and rolling.
He's rocking and he's also rolling. All right, so if I like leave the game and I come back in, roll 20 with this creation I have made out of from Ooey Gooey Vital or whatever the fuck his name was. So, nothing of what I did mattered.
You're on the wrong character. You had yours saved as Larry Bird, not Uwe Vivital or whatever.
Yeah, but that's I opened this as Uvital and I changed it to Larry Bird. Like I just edited the name.
Do you input this one into the game yet? Because you could. I saw you launch the game and then click character. Maybe because you didn't launch it into the game, that's you opened up the wrong one.
I mean, I just took the character that was assigned to me by Sean and just edited its stats from a blank nothing into my actual character. And then it did not save or reflect.
That's no, you are currently in. You were doing everything in the tab, not the character sheet. Well, you could do exactly what Haley did. Go into the character sheet, zoom out, and take a snip, and then just send it to me.
Are you sure you inputted? Like, go back to Larry Bird and try to import it into the thing again, just to like refresh it. You know.
I don't know how clicking ooey gooey and creating everything from yes, it even says my role log is under Uvu Ipatal. But now that I've done everything, it did not. So, God, which one? Is it this one? Added from the M game. So your character transfers left.
See, it wouldn't have mattered if we, like, would have had our character sheets completely made because, apparently there's a glitch with Roll20 where you can only have 2 characters in a fucking campaign at a time.
Just-
Yeah.
Just take a screenshot and send it to me.
My wallpaper. Bitch. Quit, my time is here.
When you guys putting up your Christmas tree?
We did yesterday. Much to Nick's dismay.
I tried to get Ian to put his up yesterday with me and the kids, but he didn't want to. He wanted to wait until Saturday.
Ian's a real one.
Well, we put ours up now because I remember talking to Alyssa like back when we were planning our thing, and if I remember correctly, like yesterday was the only day that like we were all going to be together. Between like them going out of town for like their family stuff and working on the weekends, and like Sean and I having the printing business stuff to do. I think we were like, if we don't do it yesterday, we won't get to do it until like the middle of December or something. And then we didn't end up decorating the tree anyways, we just put it up.
Oh, I mean, I'm kind of at the point where like I'll screenshot it and everything, but like, does this like need to be in the game?
No, that's why I've said for the past 30 minutes, just take a screenshot and send it to me.
Well, if it's not in the game, then like no one's gonna be able to see your rolls, so that's really all it comes down to.
No, I mean,
Just
they still can if I bother to like manually input. It creates a lot of like.
For the 2 hours until I'd spend like 20 minutes doing everything and putting the sheets in the game from the pictures.
I mean, once you're in though, we won't have any other issues, hopefully, knock on wood. So, I mean, just get over the milestone, call it good.
Shit, straight ass.
anyway, Christmas shit shouldn't be
okay.
put up until December, and then
You're
after
so
New
right.
Year's it needs taken down.
You're so right. Holy shit, man! After my own heart.
That's a whole lot of work.
I mean,
So
I
I
agree
just
that it
got
comes down like after New Year's, but
I just got
I
force logged out.
I think putting it up like 2 days early is not the end of the world.
So my hopium is that because it like force logged out, it like updated
But like,
the thing.
here's the thing though, right? I don't know what your setup is for Christmas, right? We got a
Alright.
bunch of like inflatables and shit and lights to go outside. And I really don't want to be outside after like Thanksgiving dinner when it's cold, putting up lights and inflatables and shit.
Well, we don't have that, so that's why we didn't do that. Ours is just a
He's
tree.
being extra. There's 2 inflatables, the one is broken, and like 2 strings of lights, and we have a small house. He's being a little extra.
Yeah, but it's still outside and it's cold and it's dark and my belly hurt and
My belly hurt.
Don't you have a shirt that's like, I have a tummy ache and I'm being brave about it? I think you'll be okay.
Oh, where'd my character?
I will put it in the game. Don't worry. Until then, the 6 rolls that will be made in the next hour and a half, we could
can't
just manually calculate.
can't you just like share your screen and then roll it through Google?
That
Well, I mean,
you could just
if
type
at
it
that, I mean,
into Roll20. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, we're on a D&D site. It just means I have to type roll d20.
Oh, the humanity.
I mean, it's honestly fucking dreadful. I can even type roll 5 d20. Haley, do you wanna do something fun?
Nah, it didn't work.
What?
You forgot the
Do you wanna
slash.
do you wanna add an additional drawback to our homebrew power?
Ian's first roll is a 1. Let's go.
I
Let's
thought
get
our
it out of the way.
homebrew power wasn't even happening because Sean said no.
What?
No, I mean you're just being now you're just being dishonest. He
Well,
said
no, I
very
thought
much so.
that
Yes.
it wasn't happening right now, that it was going to happen much, much later on, that we had to
Well,
like
yeah, I mean, yeah, we won't come out level 1 with it. I don't think so. I'm just saying, like, we both know we're going to have it, yeah. So, like, I'm just talking about it because we're gonna have it. Why don't we roll a D100 every time it's used, and if it rolls a 100, we both die.
Well, that's kind of what I implemented. What I said with yours is with when you use mine and it drops me down to 100, that if I have a certain roll, or it drops me down to 0, I have a certain roll, and it could just fucking kill me. And Sean did say no to that.
Well, that's dumb. Just dying? Where's
Oh
the
shit, I'm dead.
bro?
Oh wait, no, I
Bro
did.
didn't
No,
roll
no,
the
no,
D.
I typed it wrong.
You just rolled
Yeah,
a
no, no,
straight sheet of paper.
shut the fuck up. Oh, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna wring your little fucking neck. Ah, D&D players.
To
Dying is
be
a little.
fair, I don't know what my like superpower was gonna be, but I know I did want to have like a 1% chance that I just explode and die instantly.
That is a little extreme. Why don't you do
Like
death saving throws?
the table craves instant
the table,
spontaneous death.
the table craves just fucking killing themselves.
Well, I just, at least for like my, like, for mine specifically, with it being, I am literally, like, Nick has the power to force my character to give my life force over to him. That makes total and complete sense to me, that there is a possibility that in doing so, I just can't come back.
Your head just fucking
Like,
pops
I
like
just,
a
like,
grape.
he says the word that forces our god to transfer all of my life force to him. It becomes much less dramatic when, yeah, you can't die from that. Like, yeah, that's never going to kill you. Don't worry about it. Like, but that's just me.
If you guys crave instant
I mean,
death,
I
go
agree with
wild.
you. No, I mean, I agree with you. I think it makes it more more narratively heavy. If you can't die, I'm gonna be honest. We're gonna meet our first goblin. I'm dropping your ass. Like,
Yeah, because, like, what's the.
you better hope I'm never above you in the initiative, or you're not playing that
Yeah,
combat.
then it comes down to, like, what's Nick's initiative to not use it? Like, because, like, for mine, for my power word with him,
It takes a much more useful being out of combat to just like give him the
right,
same amount of health.
but see, but
It still permanently weakens you, even if it doesn't immediately kill you. But like, hey, hey, you guys can kill yourselves if you want. I was just trying to be like, yo, this makes more sense to me. But you know, Ian wants a chance to just fucking die. You want a chance to just fucking die.
Players
but
crave
why does it have
meaningful
to be
death.
one or the other?
It
And I'm
doesn't.
not talking like it's a 50-50, a 75-20 chance. I'm saying you roll a
Roll a
D100.
d4. If you get a 4, you die.
Yeah, like, you roll a D100. If you get a 100, you die. Like,
Well, my thought process was because he said it has to have like a lasting effect every time you use it. It would be like you roll 100, and if you get either a 1 or a 100, you just fucking flop over. Uh, but the next time you roll it, if you roll a 1 or a 2 or a 100 and a 99, then you just flop over.
see, that's kind of what my initial thought was with
Flop.
Nick and I's powers, especially with Nick's,
Hey,
where, because for Nick's, the stuff that we came up with was, if I use his power word, he has a chance of going fucking insane, just like clinically, just batshit crazy. And so my initial thought was that the more I use it, the higher the chance of him becoming clinically insane is, up until the point where we have whatever character growth moment where he learns to control his undying rage, basically.
That sounds badass.
So
I like it.
if
I
he
like
uses his powers, you have a chance to just explode, and if you use your powers, he turns into a brain rot baby.
Yeah, so basically the
it.
concept of our two characters is we're siblings who have been gifted the power. We're like kind of like yin and yang, kind of, where it's like
Brain rot, baby.
he's what did you? Oh no, never mind. Where he's like kind of like a barbarian paladin situation where if I say a power word, that calls upon the power of our god to give him strength. And my character is much more healing based, so if he calls upon our god, it's asking the god to give my character to make my character make the ultimate sacrifice.
Did you guys get like equipment or whatnot? Did you roll for your gold?
Me?
I
Yeah.
assumed you
didn't.
did everything because you're making my character.
I rolled for
broke.
my gold, and then all the equipment is like thieve tools and like a heavy crossbow and stuff that I like added to my pack.
Give me a second. I'll go back to it. I think it was one for sure. Okay. Nick, roll 5d4, multiply it by 10.
No.
40.
Haley, you do the same. Ian, you get 4d4.
Why do I only get 4?
I don't.
You broke.
That's
Why does he only get 4?
all right. Nick, you start with 160 gold. Ian, you
Hey.
start with 100.
Hey, who said you're allowed to do that?
Who said I'm allowed to do what? You
Bruh.
forgot the slash.
Bruh.
I'm supposed to roll what
Bruh,
now?
he's God.
5d4.
And I times it by 10?
Yeah, you get 150 gold. Haley, you start with 170.
Okay.
And then I posted shit in the D&D stuff. That's like the base tables for shit. If you want to buy shit on there, go wild.
I'm gonna shit on your chest.
Okay.
Hmm.
How do I add gold?
Joke's on you.
All right.
I don't even have a character sheet.
Yep.
Huh? Everything I do is secret. You won't even see it.
That's fine. I was trusting you guys to manage your own shit anyway until just couldn't be imported for stupid ass reasons.
Yeah, come on, DM. What the fuck?
But
How do I add gold? Like, I can see that there's like a thing here for platinum, gold, electrum, silver, copper, but like,
Inventory, and then there's a two downward chevrons will
that's so
drop down the
fucking
little
stupid.
fields.
Why would they put that there?
I'm sorry.
all right. So
UI design. UI design is an enigma.
I think is everybody ready? Do we want to play for an hour and a half?
I just have a question. So on my armor, it says light, medium, shields. Does that mean that I just have like leather armor, or do I have like
So
lights
that's
and things?
probably your proficiency. If you look in the like D&D stuff section, it goes over armor. There's different types of armor. There's light, medium, and heavy armor. If you're proficient with light and medium, that means you could basically use light and medium.
Oh.
Okay, so does that mean that I'm not wearing any armor at this very moment?
I
Like
think
that was my
I
question.
think the equipment that you started with has you starting with just regular leather armor.
In your inventory tab,
Mine says I
there's
have no possessions.
a little check mark next to your like starting gear and stuff.
It's. Do I really have to
Yes.
add
Yes.
equipment by hand?
Yes.
The easiest way to do it is to do the first one in a pack, which give me a second, I'm grabbing. They have little like pre-assembled packs. If you
Ribbit.
think one of those packs has generally what you need, ignore the gold cost and just let me know which pack you want, and I will drag it into your character sheet.
I hate everything about this. I don't have any armor proficiencies.
You do. I just didn't add it.
Idiot.
What armor proficiencies do I have, Master?
Master.
Give me a
Master,
second.
please. What kind of cleric are you, Haley?
Whatever the free one is, chat.
Oh.
I think it's the life cleric, life domain.
Oh.
Life, light, nature, tempest, trickery, or war is what the
So I
book
think.
says.
Yeah,
You
I was gonna
are
say you should be proficient with everything.
light armor, medium armor, and shields, and depending on which domain you pick later,
Life domain
because
gets heavy.
most of them you get proficient with heavy at like level 3 or whatever when you choose it.
Yeah, it's just first level, but you know, whatever.
Oh, is cleric first level? Sorry, 2024
Yeah,
D&D is pretty fucking stupid, so I thought maybe.
So I'm proficient with light armor.
medium
And then
and
I click
heavy.
add again, and I go armor, and click proficient. Oh, I can't have multiple proficiencies, chat. I can only be proficient in one armor category.
You just remember you're proficient in all of them. You can use everything.
Well, now we're just taking the piss because you know I'm proficient in everything. So.
I mean, I get it, but like it's just, and I know what you're saying of like, well, just it doesn't have to work. Just remember blah blah blah, and I get it, but also like I want it to work.
I
That's very
also
true.
want it to work.
I want my character
Trust
sheet to
me.
be correct.
I also want it to work.
Because
I'm shitting and pissing
I'm
and pissing and shitting.
because I'm not trying to be a problem, but I'm saying for like someone, A, you don't have any experience being a DM, so it's going to get very confusing for you anyways if all of our character sheets are working properly to begin with. B, we have a person in here who has never played D&D before, so it's going to get really confusing for her if we're just like, yeah, it doesn't say that, but just like pretend it does, hee hee. And then like it's going to get really confusing for all of us because we're just going to keep pretending that it says
I will
shit.
fix everything. I just can't do it right now.
Long
I'm like an
sword.
We
absolute
we
idiot, so I don't
we
think I would
we
be
have
confused.
like an hour and 10 minutes before I have like a week to fix everything.
Never mind. Then just start the game, and then we'll just see where it goes.
Long sword.
Ian, are you here? You haven't said anything in a while. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, I'm chill.
All right. So I think the first thing that happens is like the opening credits and whatnot, and then we get a montage of like the Birdlands and whatnot, and we see some nice little village in like the mountain hills where it just fucking like pans in to Nick and Haley's character like in the church or whatever that they're like serving because fucking paladin and a cleric or whatnot. I don't know. I didn't. You guys didn't really tell me your backstories, but I'm assuming if you're acolytes.
I'm sorry. I'll keep my mouth closed.
Yeah, tell me if I'm saying something wrong and actually share the backstory. But like, if you're acolytes, that means you're in the service of something. What are you guys in the service of?
Shall I go?
Nick.
All right. Well, I was thinking that our father was the head priest of this like religious sect. I don't know if you want to like use a real world term like pope. Maybe archbishop is more fantasy flavored, but he was basically like the leader of the religion.
Mm-hmm.
We grew up in the religion, and my idea for the Kinku society as a whole would be like this would be like Christianity to Eastern Europe. So very like big deal, very important, but obviously there's still some people who don't follow the faith and whatnot, but we were raised entirely within it.
Gotcha. I mean, it's not really taboo to leave the mountain, but like the birds don't do it. The mountain provides everything. You just kind of sit there, travel through, do whatever you're doing, and spread the faith, right?
Oh yeah.
So, in your like little village, wherever that is in relation to like the homelands, we kind of zoom in on you guys just like doing your daily business, and and then it just kind of like cuts to like these are like little freeze frames, right? Where it's just like you got like a Kenku walking in like guard uniform with like a letter or whatnot that hands it to your mm, and then it just like cuts to another freeze frame of like a letter your father like taking the letter, opening it, and then like reading it, and then it's like a freeze frame of your father talking to you two, and then it just like cuts to outside where there's just this fucking like destitute bird sitting on the street, like juggling like little money in their hands, like just like staring in it at all. And then it's just like a picture of you two like walking on the street to some unknown destination. That little like vagabond bird just kind of like looks at you and then like starts following you, and then it cuts to like you in this really nice temple. Like the temple we zoomed in on was nice compared to like the surrounding village, but this one, this temple we're in now, is just a really even nicer. And it's you talking to some like grayed old out, just a really old looking bird, and you get handed a letter. Like it just hands you the letter, Nick, and then it just like zooms out to the map that you guys have, and like it just like the little red dot goes from like the middle of that little mountain formation out to like the pink line that marks the border of like the Kenku homelands. And we zoom back in, and it's just like you, Haley's character, and the bird that's just been following your ass, the little like rogue and whatnot. And then it's just both of you like looking at that vagabond that's been following you, and it's just like staring at it, and then you just like it's a picture of him being with you guys, and then then zooms back out to the map, and you guys are the red dot just moves kind of like northeast up until you guys get to the road, and it just moves down along the road till you guys get to Yathone. We come in to you guys on Yathone. It's dark. Just some nothing in you guys, and then you start hearing the sound of fire, and it goes from like black, like with like the little like fireplace sounds in the background, to like a kind of like an opening of the eye. You guys know how like sometimes they'll do like a the eyes kind of like going from solid black to like that little eye opening oval where like the character's like waking up. It does kind of one of those, and then a picture of the three birds coming outside, and you guys look back towards the mountain because you know Yethone's raised. You can still kind of see the general area that would be your homelands, and there's just a giant ass fire. The entire thing is ablaze.
So am I with them or like right
Yes,
now?
you're the like the vagabond that's been following or that was following them on the edge until they saw you, and then you like got up and got with them.
Okay. So I already have sort of like several questions. I didn't know when it was respectful to like interject
Whenever you
or
need to.
whatnot. Uh, it hardly seems relevant now, but I was going to ask about like what's the vibe of the inn? Like, what's the racial profile? And not in like a meme way. Like, is this like Kenku lands? Is this
No,
like
this
we're
is
in broader
so
society?
you so
What's going on?
it is a it is a technically an elvish village, but it's an elvish village on the edge of the elvish forest. You've got elves, you've got halflings, you've got all the different races because this is just like a rest stop town.
Okay. Okay.
Uh,
And then okay, so we see a fire,
a massive fire,
a
an
massive fire.
absolute blaze over the entirety of the place where you guys live or were living recently, and you remember. Well, you've got a letter. You were given this letter by the head of like like the actual like head of the religion. If your father's an archbishop, you've got like the bird pope
Oh
So
wow.
that gave you this letter to take to the capital city of the region.
so it's the capital city that's being burned,
No,
not
your homelands.
So I joined your party because first off, I'm like homeless. So I left my pack because I was stealing a whole bunch of shit. So they kicked me out of my pack and I've been living on the street. So I had like nothing else to do. So I added onto you guys. We ended up leaving to go deliver this letter together. And as we turn around, we see the place that we just left is like
So
crispined.
so
So
the
do you guys want to go back or stay?
it's been about a week at this point. Like you guys left the line. I guess I should have described it better, but like it was going day and night for a total of 7. You guys are a week away from like.
So what happened is we picked up the story with Nick and I getting a letter and being told we need to deliver this. Nick and I leave and we're being trailed by a fucking gremlin. And eventually on the journey to the capital city, the gremlin is caught by us or approaches us, whatever. We talk to them. That gremlin is Sam. We say, "Hey, cool, you can follow us." We make it to the city. We deliver the letter successfully, and then we turn back around and we.
No. You guys are still on the way to the capital city. You're in like a resting village that's on the way.
And from that resting village, we can see that our home village is burning down.
Yes.
I
It
vote
would
that
be
we just keep taking the letter and forget about the village, but that's because I have no family there, so I could care less. I
you would
could
be
take the letter if you guys want, and you guys can swing back and see what happened. Like, what do you want to do?
so the letter cannot leave my possession under any circumstance. It was charged to me by my father as an incredibly important mission. It cannot leave my hands. So if we are to deliver the letter, I would have to go as well.
Okay, or me and you can go, and Haley could go back and look if she wants to. I don't care.
We can't just ignore the fact that the entire city is burning to the ground currently. Um, we do need to go see what is going on.
Nick, what do you say since the letter's in your hands? Do you want to see your home
Who's
basically
Nick?
into dust, or
My
Who's Nick?
oh, shut up! I don't know y'all's names.
name Larry.
Larry, would you like to go see your mom and dad burn to fucking crisps, or do you want to deliver this fucking
I
letter?
mean, that sounds core for character development, but um how devout and demure of us to accept you into our party. Um
Yeah, I love that we just blasted past that very important character development moment, but like,
Tom
that's
didn't feel
good.
about that
I'm
from my
sorry.
fault.
I'm sorry. Sean laughing coming through Haley's mic. This is- um okay. I would heed the wise words of my sister, and with her input, I would choose to return to the village to see what's happening.
Yeah, I
And
don't
there
know, like,
isn't any way that I could just take the letter and like keep going because like I don't want to make another trek a whole week away to go back. By that point, by the time we get there, there's nothing left.
I mean, I don't know if Nick's going to relinquish the letter to you, but you could definitely keep going alone.
I feel
Without the
like
letter, that would be stupid.
I feel like if you try, I don't know. I don't want to do table talk, because also like I don't know because we just kind of like blasted through the introduction and like we are just assuming now that like Nick and I have just accepted this random Kinku to follow us. What is the dynamic between our characters? Because like our two characters at this point, we're holy characters, right? We are Nick's a paladin and I'm a cleric, and we are the children of the highest ranking like deacon or whatever the fuck he is in our little place. So we're kind of like the rich holy kids who have been sent on this very devout mission. And now there's this little like gremlin who
Well,
I'm
my
assuming
character,
Who
looks
keeps
cool.
asking for possession of this very
Right.
important thing
So
that
and then so like
it's
and then
like
like
core
all
to
we
my
know
character that I want to keep it on me and only me.
and so my character I don't want to do this because I'm not going I don't that doesn't it doesn't seem fair, but like from what I have so far, because we didn't really roleplay the introduction aspect.
Well, do
we
you
just
want
kind of-
to?
Well, no, because we've already skipped it. So you deemed it important to skip. So like we'll skip it.
Get good, John.
But
I mean, the major point is you guys are together. You,
right. But what I'm saying is we don't like what are we going for character dynamic wise? Because in my eyes right now, and I don't have a visual. No one sent visuals yet of what their characters look like. Um, but in my eyes, Sam's character, and we also didn't introduce our characters, but that's fine too. Sam's character, whatever her name is,
I mean, at this point, this is like the first not like freeze frame. So any introduction would be welcome here if you want to do it.
um,
I
what
just sent a picture of my character into chatting.
okay, let me find
Do you
my.
want me to do like backstory on mine?
Yeah, so
Then, since I know yours,
Sean, I'm not shitting on you. I promise I'm not shitting on you. However, for
she's shitting on you.
I am shitting on you because you're stupid. But for session ones, it's really important to introduce character, especially. Okay, let me ask you first, because I'm not trying to take over your game. However, do you want this to be a role play heavy game, or do you want this to be a combat heavy game?
That's up to you guys.
No, it's up to you as the DM, because we can't do a role play heavy character, a role play heavy game if you're not going to be driving the story. If you would rather do like a RPG style fight and then we do a little, yeah, you guys travel here, blah blah blah, and now here's your next fight, that's totally fine. But I need to know before I keep jumping in with shit like this to like interject. Do you want to do role play or do you want to do combat style?
I am fine with either.
I vote more roleplay, but
Okay, so then
whatever.
we're gonna do roleplay. So basically, in session one, every other campaign I've ever played, you start by introducing your characters to each other and getting a vibe of who everybody is. So
And you guys have 5 days on the path to do so.
right, and I get that. I get that. I get what you're saying. However, we can say we did that in game, but we also need to do it in life.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, we should do that now.
Yeah, that's also what I said.
I'm Larry.
Well, then I'll just introduce my character, and we'll fill in the dots like we had already, made a bond in those 5 days. I
Yeah.
am a really short, like 3 foot tall, really fat, cutesy bird. I mean, if you look into chat, I'm like, it kind of reminds me of a Niffler from Harry Potter, if you guys know, like Fantastic Beasts, like how
Yeah.
cute and chunky and small they are. That's me. And I'm a crypto, so I steal literally anything shiny. And I was living in a pack, um, like I don't even know how far away, but I was living in a pack beforehand of another kangaroo. And because I kept stealing shit, obviously I caused turmoil in my other pack. They kicked me out, and I ended up walking on the road for like a week. I came across your mountain and your like homeland, just like you and Nick's homeland. And I was just kind of like living on the street, just trying to make ends meet, whatever, trying to find like a backpacker, just going day to day life, whatever. And then I saw you guys, and I had nothing else to do. And I was like, hey, can I join? And you guys, being the nice saints that you are, and always trying to help those in need, you were like, yeah, sure, tag along. So, and then in those 5 days, we learned about each other and how I'm me and how you guys are you.
What's your name again?
My name is Kira Winmouth.
Can you send that to the chat? 'Cause I can't clearly, I can't fully hear what you're saying. I'm sorry.
It was going really good for a while, and now it's like
Now
you're
it's back to
underwater.
being muffly again.
It's that one earbud. I'm telling you,
Oh,
I switched from my left earbud to my right, and now it's an issue.
now you sound perfectly fine.
My name is Kira Wingnut. I'll send
Kira.
my yeah, Kira, and I am a Kinku Ranger, but I have a criminal background.
Okay. Do you look like this character here that you sent, like exactly like that, or are you a bit more like roughed up and rugged looking? Do you look dirty, or are you clean?
Um, well, I guess I'd be a little dirty just because I was like sitting on the side of the road whenever I met you guys, but I'm not like a beggar or anything. It was
Right.
obvious that I had taken care of myself.
Okay. And in general, over the last 5 days of traveling together, would you say that you have been acting in a way that would make us suspicious of you? Have you been trying to be
Yes.
klepto? Have you like done anything like while we were sleeping where it would be like, oh, we have noticed something has gone missing from our packs? Have you done
No, if
anything?
you're wearing, are you guys wearing like crowns or like jewelry or like, I know you have golden armor, but I'm not gonna like pry armor off of somebody because that's weird. Like that's kind of impossible. Do you guys have like a crown on that has jewels or anything like that? Like I know you guys are higher up in society.
Uh, I don't think so. I
None
think if
here.
anything, it would be like an
Like,
amulet or like.
Yeah, I would say I
no,
have like an amulet that's tucked under my breastplate, but
no, because then I can't see it. If somebody were to like show me a jewel or like a crown or like rings might be a little iffy because they're like on the person's body, but like if the amulet is underneath your breastplate, I can't see it. If I see it, I go feral. It's almost like I
Now,
lose my mind that I need to have it.
what about if we like stopped and bought food on the way and you saw me pull like gold out of my pack?
No, gold doesn't count. Like the shell, like the pieces themselves, because I already have gold
Gold.
pieces. It's like jewels, like ember, ruby, you know what I mean? Like that kind of stuff. I need to have it.
So you
So
had.
no, there's no way that I mean, I don't think that you guys would mistrust me at all. I've just been kind
Okay.
of living with you.
Okay. Does anybody else have questions for Kira Wingnut?
are you gonna leave my litter
When
alone? Or are we
when do
gonna
we
have some
come to
PvP?
Ian?
I'm assuming Sean has plans for us to meet Ian at some point.
Because Ian is not a kinku, so I was just curious because he's just kind of listening in.
I'm sure we'll get there eventually.
Okay,
Well, I mean, Ian,
I'm not
you're
looking at the
also
letter.
here
I
looking
don't
at
want
the
to take it
fire.
from.
What do they see?
What's up?
Oh, so Ian's just like a giant
I'm
standing there.
just there.
I
He's just
mean,
T-posing next to the
you've
body.
you you are in you are part of this village, and there is a raging fire that is visible from this
Wait,
village. It
wait.
is
I'm
nighttime and
sorry.
it's
Oh,
quite
A
bright.
giant is part of
So
the
so
village.
basically, I'm in the tavern,
oh
and I
no,
I,
just
no,
Well, no,
no!
I
well,
You
just
were
think it
T
should be
posing.
said,
You were T
Nick just
posing
laughed
behind the
so
birds.
hard that it didn't pick up on his mic. I heard him laugh through the hallway.
No, you're T posing behind the
so
birds, and you go. You
so
guys see that fire? And we just like jump and we turn around, and you're just standing there. It's like
How did we
just
miss him?
so
He's literally a
Just
giant.
like
told you
maybe I
go
didn't
check this shit out.
maybe I didn't describe this, but you guys woke up and you left the inn to like look at the fire. You are outside. There is a crowd also looking at this fire.
he's
okay.
just a part of the
Okay.
crowd.
He is a part of the
So
crowd.
is he just like notable because he's just so fucking tall that we're just like
I mean,
looking at
yeah,
this
I
and then
mean,
there's just this fucking 80-foot tall demon standing in the.
you've got halflings, you've got elves. There's just one fucking Goliath there.
Okay. So he's there. Before we jump to that part, Nick, go
Hello,
ahead and introduce your character and then I'll introduce mine.
hello. My name is Larry Bird. I was risen in my church as a devout soldier for our religion. Most of my upbringing had to do with study of the religious, study of the infernal, and combat. From an early age, my body, mind, and soul were toned by the teachings of my temple. I have a very devout and serious personality, although I am also very generous and noble. In general, I tend towards doing the right thing, including accepting the the unwashed and the unfortunate. Not throwing shade at anyone there. And
Bruh.
brat. And yeah, I'm your standard paladin as of now.
Guy.
I'm a good guy.
Trademark.
Good guy trademark, and I'm a bird.
I like to imagine that like that one, the camera just like pans to you, and it's just you sitting there staring at the fire, and it's just, hi, I'm Larry Bird. just like a mental like.
Hi, I'm
Yep.
Larry, and you're probably
Is this
wondering
an
how I
AA
ended up
meeting?
here. And how tall is your character, Nick?
I am 5 foot.
You're 5 foot. And how tall were you again, Sam? I'm sorry.
I am 3 foot, like 150 pounds, like a fat,
Damn,
tiny little thing.
What the fuck?
fat bro is round.
Sam,
Dude,
are you intending to be a small character, or do you still,
you
or are you fat enough to
I
be medium?
I want to be fat enough to be medium, but I want to be small. Like
Okay.
I
Like
am
if
a
you
ball.
knocked her down a hill, she would roll.
Yeah,
Like
you could
she
use
oh
me as a
my.
weapon.
she is a bowling ball.
Yeah.
You could use me as a
what
cannonball.
what you lack in height, you make up for in rotundness.
Okay.
Hope you have like a negative dexterity modifier. That would be fucking hilarious.
I actually have good dexterity, which makes no sense.
Small, fat, and graceful.
Bro's built like a toddler.
Maybe that's what I based it off of my voice.
Uh, and then the camera pans over to the sister of the duo,
Yeah.
and she just, for no reason at all, just like says out loud, "Yeah."
So my character, her name is Alice. She is the. Are we? Did we decide if we were like older, younger, or twins, Nick?
I would assume I'm younger, but it's up to
Okay.
you.
I am the older sister of Larry. I am a cleric rather than a paladin. I was raised as deeply in the faith as he was. However, I think my upbringing was more focused on the texts and the ideologic, like the ideals, rather than the actual like doing. Um, I think in general my character would tend to be a bit more reserved and a bit more like still very willing to do the good thing and do the right thing at all times, but more so wanting to do the right thing for her and who she cares about more than the good of all, if that makes sense. Um, and yeah, I kind of just imagine that she's just got this like more like an older sister, like I'm a bit more wary of the world, but I'm also a very happy person and a very good person. I just tend to be a bit more like
Reserved.
reserved. Yeah, like I already said. Um, yeah. And then, I guess we all look over and see this giant fucking 30-foot tall, white-haired Goliath standing there.
Well, are you guys so you guys were talking and you're planning on just like going back to check on the fire?
So I guess we haven't really came to a decision.
Well,
On
we
that,
gotta hear Ian's backstory first.
yeah. So who is this Goliath that's T-posing behind us right now?
Haley, did you see my message?
Yeah, I did. I meant
Did it make
I
you
tried to
chortle?
click. It is true.
Well, Ian, you see, you're very much aware of the three birds that have made their way into town. It's kind of like a moderate deal, and now you're sitting here staring at the blazing inferno, and you guys you're pretty close. You know that the birds come from that mountain that is currently on fire, and the birds are also like not too far away from you. You're looking at the fire. Are you kind of like darting your head? Are you looking at them too? How what
I got. Hey, you guys see that fire? You guys just come from that way? Man, that sucks.
Yeah,
Alice.
no, that's no. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, yeah, no, go ahead.
I was just gonna say Alice like turns around and like looks at him, and then just immediately looks back to everybody else and is like, "We're going back. We like we're going back.
That's
Our
a lot of
fa-
work, though.
our father is there. Our family is there. Our temple is there.
Clarification: your family and your father is there.
That's fine. We've got you this far. We are, you know, we are thankful that we were able to provide you the safety to get this far.
So,
May your
what?
travels take you wherever you wish to go. However, we have to go back.
So, if I just were to like kind of just touch I'm not like stealing it from him. I just want to touch the envelope just to see what would happen if I were to carry it.
I immediately recoil my arm and place a hand on my longsword hilt.
All right,
To
you're
say,
being a little extra there, sir.
this is not to leave my possession under any circumstance.
Oh,
Wait,
it's just so dumb to go back. You understand we go back, there's gonna be nothing.
I assume I'm
Okay.
just going to go with you, maybe to keep you from killing each other,
well
or see
well
what's going
Who
on with
are
this
you?
well
envelope.
Ian,
Why are you
you were
in
planning
Are
on
you?
you were planning on leaving in a couple of hours, and now there's these people. They just came into town. They're fighting amongst each other, and they keep talking about this letter. Or you walked up to them. You said, "Damn, you guys just came from that direction. That sucks. That shit's on fire. You see that? Are you gonna? How do you guys react to this giant just coming up to you?
Well, I just did. I looked at him and I looked away
Who
and
are you?
I said, okay. Anyways, I don't care what Kira is saying or this giant bird. Um, Larry and I are gonna go back and get our father. The letter can wait, and if we have to, we'll grab horses on the way and we'll travel much faster on the way back, but we have to go back. There's no question about it. I don't even know why we're here arguing.
I would agree with my sister,
So I think at
as
that
it would
point,
be equally foolish to allow my family to burn to death were I to have the chance to do something about it.
so I think like at that point,
You,
are there horses nearby?
I mean, I'm sure you guys could find horses. You'd probably have to buy them or rent them, but
Because like at this point, you're setting you're setting the party up to split right now. Because what I think is going to happen, and I don't know if Nick is going to agree with me or not, because Alice sees that the city is burning, and this is the only place she's known. Her whole family is there, so she wants to get back immediately and expeditiously. So Alice is going to grab Larry and pull him away from Kira and this fucking T-posing Goliath. And whether Kira and the Goliath come along means nothing to Alice. And I'm going to
I have
find the nearest stable, and I'm going to say, I am a holy person of whatever, blah, blah, blah. Can you see that giant fighter up there? I need these horses. Please let me
I have
have them.
animal handling. Can't I
I do
just,
too.
I don't know, summon something?
No, you can't summon with animal handling. Animal handling just is when you're interacting with animals, it gives you like advantage.
That's stupid.
So I
There's an
wasn't
actual spells later on for like summoning things, but animal handling just gives you advantages.
True.
So like
Rangers
if you
are
were to
premier
like
class
run up
sport.
to a horse and try to grab it, you could roll with advantage for that horse to obey you because you have higher animal handling.
so I wasn't there for like a majority of the first week that went by in 10 seconds. So I go up to Larry and I say, "Hey, so this letter, it's like super important, right?
Yeah.
Like fate of the world type."
I would give my life for it
I will
easily.
Well, then I
whoever you are, you're not getting the letter. I'm not handing a holy letter off to some random person and to somebody that we met 5 days ago. I apologize, Kira. You're very nice to be around. However, I do not trust you well enough to hand you a letter that has been tied to my brother's life. However, the fire is now tied to my entire family's life.
Wait,
So I
might I
believe that
add,
you
why
should
did your
go.
brother get it if you're the eldest?
Does it matter? We're both sent off. He's the paladin. He's able to physically protect things.
I mean, I guess. It was
Correct.
just a random thought.
well, if
So,
it's
like,
not saying that I want it, because I don't know what it is, but if it is super important that you would die for it, I assume it's important for everyone around. Uh, so unless you're opposed to it, I figure I would help deliver the letter or protect the letter.
so at this point, I have like touched my hand to like Larry's shoulder, and I've cast guidance on him, which is
Okay.
just a cantrip, and I am leaving. I am walking towards the stables or to whoever. If there's some people nearby with like horses tied up, I am walking towards them. I have left them.
Okay. It is so. Haley starts to walk towards the stable. Is anybody following her?
I would say that I want to make perhaps an insight check on Ian's character to see if his intentions are true, or at least like get a read of his body language.
Okay. What's your insight?
It's +2. I
So
got
D20 plus 2.
11.
Well, I mean, with the 11, it really just depends on Ian. You just what are you doing? But why are you willing to help them deliver this letter?
Well, I just assume if it is so important that they would send what seems to be two higher ranking people of the church, and he just said, yes, it's so important that I would die for this letter to get to where it's going, then it must be important for me too, since I'm close enough. My homeland would be somewhat close enough So rather than just going, oh man, that letter is super important. Anyway, see ya.
You know what? I would extend a hand and say you are welcome to help safeguard the letter. However, it cannot leave my side. At least until I garner enough trust with you to be able to trust you with it.
Well, then I guess we're all going to the same place.
All right, well,
Because if
Haley,
my
you
options are go with you guys or to divert, I'm homeless. So I'm going with you guys.
Haley, you're at the stable. The the guy is outside looking at the fire, but you can, I mean, he left. He's right outside the stable door. It's
What's the name of our religion and our god again?
you guys
Uh,
never really
well, is your setting 5e? Is your setting homebrew?
well, there's gods. Which god do you think would there's knowledge, fate, life, death, sun, night, water, earth, fire, air, war, pests, secrets, greed, balance. Like which
Say probably balance. Sounds the most fitting to the characters.
Yeah, I agree.
Alright. Well, then you worship the god known as Fiheims.
Fiheims.
Okay, then
Is
I'm
the god of balance, morally more about bringing neutrality to things. The the temples are nice, but that's just because you got to get people to focus on the balance. Balance happens naturally, but it's still easier to acquire when your intent is to be balanced.
Oh yeah.
so I'm gonna walk up um to the stable keep, and I am going to, pull out my holy amulet and like kind of flash it at him and say, my name is Alice. I am a paladin of Feheims of not paladin. Fuck.
Tap on your
I'm a
shoulder. Cleric.
I'm a cleric.
Cleric,
I'm a cleric
you're
of
a cleric.
Feheims, and I urgently need to get back to what's the name of our place again?
The Kenku
Kenku homeland.
homelands.
I need to get back to my
You need to get
homeland.
back to your homeland. There's villages. There's the temp.
I need to get back to the fucking place that's on fire. Give me your fastest steed, please.
All right. Okay. Are you gonna bring him back or?
Of course I will bring it back. However, do you not see that there are people up there in need? Is there time for such questions?
You're well. I mean, there's definitely time. It's on fire and even by horse about a day away. So I can't just give you a horse. That would. Uh, th- th- I can do it for 10 gold.
Can I roll a persuasion?
How
Oh,
far away in feet is the? Is it like miles away? Because I mean, we've been walking for 5 days.
Yeah, you guys have been walking for 5 days. I don't.
There's actual calculators you can use online.
Because I could like fly 40 feet, but I mean, that's I'm assuming that's. I think we're
I
way
think.
far away from it.
I think you guys have walked a bit farther than 40 feet.
That's what I thought. I was just making
I
sure.
think
I'm trying to
I
like,
I,
I don't
I
know, help
believe
out.
I believe 5 days of walking is a bit more than 40 feet. I'm not.
Can I roll a persuasion to try and like persuade him
Persuade him to do what?
to give me the horse?
Give me the.
Yeah, he'll give you a horse for 10 gold.
So I'm not even allowed to roll a persuasion
You
check for it?
can roll a persuasion check.
You could persuade him not to
Like
give you the
what?
horse without money.
Are you like?
That's what I'm trying to. I'm trying to make him give me the horse without paying him.
I don't think he would give you the horse for completely free, but you could
Okay,
you
I'm
could
gonna give him
haggle.
the 10 gold. I give him the 10 gold. Merry Christmas. And
I
then
mean, if she rolled a nat 20, she could have gotten him for free.
no, it's okay. I give him the 10 gold. I am now down to 160 gold. I give him the 10 gold. I assume he gives me the horse.
Yes, it's all right.
So I take the horse by the reins and I walk it through the crowd, and I get on the horse. I walk it through the crowd, and I motion for Larry to join me on the horse.
I get on the horse.
And unless anybody says anything,
Are you guys also getting horses? Are you gonna try and keep up with the horse?
So I go up to the stable guy. I assume this is a stable. It's just not some guy with horses.
Yeah.
And I go, hey.
Well, I mean, it is a guy outside of his stable.
It could be a guy with some horses.
Hey, I'm kind of following them. I also need a horse. Is it still 10 gold for me, or was it just them?
Are you planning on bringing it back?
Yeah, I plan on it, but...
Oh, okay, yeah, 10 gold.
Alright, sure.
That's the going rate to rent the horse for just however long you guys are. I assume it's not going to take 2 years to bring it back, but there is a fire. I get the urgency.
I just give him the 10 gold.
Well, you guys are gonna
take the horse, follow it.
You guys are gonna take a day to get back and do your thing, and then a day to come back to where this is. I think I'm just gonna chill at the tavern. Can I do that? Can I like learn a new skill while I'm chilling at the tavern?
I mean, you could definitely study something you want to. I don't know if you'd learn a new skill entirely in 2 days, but
Okay, well then I'm chilling at the tavern. I'm not spending my pretty shiny pieces to go back to a town that I could not care less about because I have no mom and dad there. I have there's no ties for me there. So
okay.
I'm just gonna be chilling at the tavern. I'm gonna walk up to the barkeep and I'm gonna throw them 1 gold piece and I'm gonna order myself a glass of wine or ale or whatever.
Okay. So, we've got
pushing our horse as fast
Yeah,
we've got Oliver, we've got Alice, and we've got Larry. All riding
Oliver,
horse.
who the fuck is Oliver?
I didn't get a chance to actually introduce myself. I assumed we would be doing it on the road.
Really, really nice giant just buying a horse and going to the burning birdlands. But yeah, you guys are pushing the horse, going back to to your homelands. What do you guys do on the trip, if anything, other than push the horse as fast as they can go?
Thing. It would not make sense for my character, at least, to be like, yeah, let's go ahead and we'll stop for lunch here. Oh, Larry has to shit again? We'll stop here to shit. Like, my character is like, my entire family is very likely dying at this exact moment.
I think he's imagining a scene where the horses are like in full sprint and we are like
while we're full
like grunt. No, I mean not like a casual Sunday morning chat, but like characters have talked while their horses moved before. You know.
The horses are going quite fast through the trees, but there's still trees you have to navigate. There's still you can scream words to one another if you have words to scream, or you could silently for a day talking about nothing but we gotta get back. You can like it. You're just going, not saying anything. Ian's just riding behind.
My character at least would have nothing to say other than like maybe to Larry and be like, why is he following?
I don't know if any
Well,
of you guys have ridden
it's super
horses,
important.
but if you're galloping a horse, which is what
You're
you
not
guys are
chatting.
doing to get home, you're there. You guys can't even breathe. Like I'm an equestrian. I rode horses for many years. You can't breathe when you're on a horse because the wind is sucking the life out of you, and how fast your body is slamming into that saddle, it hurts. You guys are flying. Like there's no way to communicate unless you're dropping down to a trot to let your horses breathe, which you have to do because obviously they're running with extra weight on them. They're going to get exhausted. So then you can talk.
I counter with this.
That's great.
That's
All
not
right,
what a
we
horse is athletic.
we don't do any talking then. We silently we learn nothing about our party member, and we go to the place.
All right. Well, with pushing the horses as hard as they'll let you, and as hard as they'll go, it takes a a little under a day. There's still some burning going on, but it's nowhere near the big ass blaze you guys saw from the other mountain. You get back to the home village, because I'm assuming that was where you're going. You don't really care about, or well, I mean, you might care about it, but your home village was your destination, correct?
Yeah.
That's what's on fire, right?
The en- the entire mountain was on fire.
So yeah.
Oh wow. I agree. I'm going to our village.
Okay, so the
Mhm.
the temple was made out of stronger material than all of the houses and whatnot. So you pull into town and you just see ash, other than the now blackened temple.
So
Okay, well, then I guess unless Nick says otherwise, we'll try and we'll just kind of slowly walk through and see if is there any sign of life?
yeah, I would say check for signs of life. Check for our father. Where is he?
You're checking for signs of life on the outside. You're going into the temple, checking it.
Isn't the temple? Did I hear you correctly? It's basically like ash. It's like
The
leveled, or
the town is raised. The only thing that still stands is charred the charred temple.
I would. Is there signs of life outside the temple at all?
No,
Your mic did not pick that up.
no. The village is razed to the ground.
So
The
there's
the
no.
only signs of life would be would be if you could somehow. There's no signs of life, but there would be like charred remains.
Okay, so I guess if we look through the village and there's no signs of life, then we would go to the temple. Can we open the door?
Yeah, it's still pretty warm from the great blaze, and you open the door, and the inside is fine, but there's you look inside, and there's not really anyone inside. You can, there's back rooms and everything you would be able to check, but you don't hear anyone. The normal like bustle of the temple isn't there.
I would say in this case I would check every room anyway to see if anyone survived, if anyone's there.
Yeah, I join him.
While they're checking rooms, can I check what might have caused the fire?
The well, it was a big enough blaze. Can you roll like intelligence check? Is there like a fire making skill?
Mm,
Mm,
so like
You can roll for
investigation,
investigation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Arcana.
you've got absolutely no idea what could cause a fire that big. Like, yeah, they're in a forest, but how you've just got absolutely no clue. You look for clues, but you just find ash. You don't even you you don't really understand what happened. And you guys checking all the back rooms of the temple. You I mean, you see some blood on the one of the more cleaner walls inside the temple there, but you don't see any bodies. You don't see anyone dead.
Can I roll an Arcana check to see if there's any magic that's been used here?
Sure.
Got a 19.
Ooh, big money.
So you've got the normal magic that goes on inside the temple, but there at least on the inside of the temple there was no abnormal magic. I mean, you've got the remnants of a couple of like maybe combat magic, but nothing too significant or powerful.
So there's combat magic being used, so they fought something.
Mhm.
Can
Some
I
someone fought.
can I roll an insight to see if I can figure out what they were fighting?
Mhm.
Right. That's with a +6.
There's blood on
Wow.
the walls.
What has bled?
You're not really sure if it belongs to a friend or
So I'm going to, as we're walking through, I will tell Larry that the only out of order magic that I can sense is combat magic, which is obvious by the blood all over the walls. That like they at least had time to fight back. So where are the bodies? If they fought here, where did the bodies go?
So I would interpret that as either their bodies were taken or they were taken alive. Either way, it means that they're not here. Uh, is there any like I don't know, is there any clues in the area for where they may have gone? Can we follow? Does the blood is the blood sprayed randomly? Is there a blood trail on the ground? Uh,
I think you have the opportunity to look for one, but it would be disappeared very shortly after leaving the temple. due to the burning that ensued.
Okay.
Like
Can I roll to look for one
yeah,
or
yeah, see if you can somehow track them through just the sheer flames that consume all evidence of anything ever existing here.
okay. That's a 14.
And I'm seeing if there's any skills. I mean, I
I
think
got +0.
I think that would also be investigation or survival to check them. Which is higher of the two for you?
Both of mine are +0. Doesn't really matter.
You don't have any int bonuses or wisdom bonuses?
No, I'm stupid, bro.
Okay. So with a 14, I think just outside of the temple, there is a very short path immediately outside the door, and I think you would glean the general direction of them attempting to leave your homelands to the northeast, where whatever took these people, they went off, or at the very least started to trail off in the northeastern direction.
Okay.
But that's very very loose because the trail is almost non-existent. You've got it right outside the door, and even that's iffy.
Well, I mean, I would convey that to Alice and
Can we see what Oliver's doing at this point?
Oliver, are you doing
I
anything special, or are you still trying to figure out the fire?
I assume I'm trying to figure out what caused the fire
But
and
can we see
checking.
you? Are you close enough for us to see?
Yeah, I'd be like right outside, just checking if there's anything left, if there's anybody left.
I think at that point, once Larry told me, like, that there's that trail, but it immediately cuts off, I would kind of look over to where Oliver is and approach him and ask if he has seen anything yet, if he's found anything.
Nothing but ash. I don't even see everything. The floor is covered. I can't see footprints. What did you find?
Nothing. They fought back, but there's no bodies. I haven't seen any remains either.
all we have is a loose foot trail or a loose blood trail that cuts off shortly out of the door.
Which direction?
Northeast.
What direction was the town we were just in?
Northwest.
Northwest. Hmm.
Can we make our way to where our house would be?
Yes.
Is there anything there?
No.
There's no I'm gonna actually get into the ashes and start digging around in the ashes and the remains. Is there anything at all?
Is there anything specific you're looking for?
Anything? Any signs of are there bodies? Are there anything? Is anything to say that there might have been somebody in the house when it burned down?
It was just you. It was just you two and your father, right?
I believe so, unless we have a mother in the picture.
Nah, that bitch is dead.
Okay, so yeah, it's just us and our father.
You might be able to find some some possessions that were particularly heat resistant, but it's pretty much just ash and
Okay, so once I've dug through everything and found that there's no signs and there's no bodies anywhere, right? Like we're I'm assuming, and you guys can correct me if we're wrong, but as we're walking through this forest or this burned down village, that we're kind of like going over towards like houses or what would have been houses and like towards like common places and like kicking around the ashes or like lifting up rubble to see if there's bodies, and there's no bodies.
Yeah.
if there are any, there's nowhere near as many as there should be.
Okay, but there are at least some bodies. It's not
The
completely.
very occasionally, and it doesn't look like it looks like they might have been like tucked away or hidden off. Like they are in very like recluse spots, as if they weren't. They were tucked away. They were hidden when they died.
Okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
Are the only bodies of Kinko?
Yes, there were pretty much only Kinku in here in these lands.
Damn. Anyone anyone know how to speak with the dead or
Nope. I don't even have speak with animals or anything because we're level 1.
Hmm. Well, I mean, I guess we have two options at this point. We can call it a total loss. Everyone we've ever known and loved are dead or presumed missing, and all we have left is the letter, which is the last thing our father tasked us with. So we can either go in the vague direction of the blood trail, or we can return back to the path and continue delivering the letter. What do you guys want to do?
It doesn't feel right to give up on them so easily, but it also needs to be reported to the Pope, and to the, I guess we're calling it a Vatican, to the Vatican that this has happened.
The
I
letter that
wouldn't.
you guys have, does that need to go to the Vatican?
That's what I'm
So
assuming.
that came from your guys's like Vatican and was meant to go towards the capital of the region.
So the Vatican is like the capital holy place in Catholic.
Mm-hmm. But this was your guys's like.
But we're taking it from one Vatican to another,
So you were
basically.
taking it from like the top of the mountain, the place the highest place of your worship, to another like the
Higher
the
place of.
the capital city. You were meant to give it to whoever was in charge of religion over there, whatever temple. You weren't really told who the temple was for, what the temple was to, or who. You just you need to take it to the temple in the capital city of the region, which is Vignatavis.
Um, doesn't, like I said, it doesn't feel right to just give up so easily, but it also doesn't feel right to continue to delay getting the letter to where it needs to be, and also I feel like we need to call for aid. I would normally not suggest that we split up. However, I believe perhaps, Larry, if you were to continue the journey, perhaps with Oliver here, and then I stay back and try to do some searching of the area for anything that I might find, perhaps I will join you in the capital city in a couple days if I'm unable to find anything.
Whatever happened here killed everyone that we've ever known, including our father. He was
How
a
do
much
we know that they're dead? They're not here. There's body, like yes, they captured all of them, but what if they successfully have hidden themselves in the woods nearby?
I only worry for your safety. Our father
Yes.
was a more powerful cleric than you, and he is no longer here. Are you sure you will be okay alone?
Why don't Oliver stay here with her and then you come get me along the way and we deliver the letter together?
You're not here right now, are you?
I
You
know,
stayed
I'm
back.
trying to help you.
I know, and I love that, but you're not here right now.
Have you opened the letter yet, or were you told not to?
Never to open it.
You would never open the letter, not to
It's to be
himself.
seen by Dr. Pope.
Because the only clue you have is a very short trail heading into the northeast direction, the complete opposite direction of where you're supposed to be headed. If you can't read the letter, then were you told a time frame of when this has to be there, or as soon as possible? Because we already broke that by coming this
It was
direction.
urgently.
Yeah, pretty much as soon as possible. But
What if you, Larry, what if you took the horse and you went back to the nearby town and you picked up the little round one and you two made your journey to the city? Would it feel better if Oliver stayed behind with me? Because you are the one who have been trusted with the letter. Like you are the one who cannot leave the letter's side. So I would not feel it would not feel right for me to take the letter from you and you stay behind, nor does it feel right for us to simply not continue searching for our people.
I would suppose that that would be for the best if you are set on staying behind and looking for clues.
Oliver, would you be willing to stay with me and look?
Yeah, if there's people alive, then we have to find them.
Okay. Then I guess then that's where we part ways then.
All right, I'm gonna try not to cry.
I will give Larry a hug and
Oh,
tell him be safe, and then I will hand him the reins of the horse.
All right. And then I get on the horse and I vow that I will deliver the letter no matter what it takes. And I set back off for Yathone.
Okay.
I think Ian has to stop at 3, right?
Yes.
So I feel like that would be a good stopping place, unless you want to go, unless you want to have Sam and Nick meet back up before we stop.
I could
Well,
say what I've been doing in the meantime and then stop there and while you guys are traveling to me, GM.
I would ask Nick, how are you like rushing back, or has the urgency? Are you still urgent? Are you like still trying to get us pushing the horse as hard as possible?
Okay, well, I would say there's a great deal of, I mean, I'm still in like the direct aftermath of finding out my entire family is either, or my family, or keep saying family, my father is either dead or missing, and my people are dead or missing. So there's a lot of emotion. I would assume that I'm riding pretty fast, but there's also like a lot of thinking going on. Um Not really about like what may have happened or like clues, but just kind of the raw unfairness of it all when from my perspective my church has never done anything wrong, and my religion was like a force for good in the world. So to have such like a heinous thing as this happen to not just my people but also my church would deeply, deeply anger my character. And I would say at that point, I would make an oath of vengeance against whoever uh, did this.
Okay. So riding about as fast as you did towards your homelands, it takes about the better part of a day once again to get back to Yathone and meet up with the little round one waiting for you in the tavern. What have you been doing in the tavern, little round one?
So I it's gonna be my new name, Little Round One. Anyways, um, I've had a glass of beer, mead, or wine, or whatever that they sell there, their tap of whatever, just one glass. And while I'm sitting there, kind of just taking in my surroundings, thinking about, okay, well, what can I do? What should I do? I'm back on the streets. I don't have anybody with me. I see in the corner there's like a billboard posted up, like a cork board, surrounded by this beautiful old carving of wood. And in the cork board has like jobs posted, like quick jobs. And I see one that's posted for like an archery thing. Maybe like this is where you come into play with your role playing here, Sean, but maybe some kind of like catching an animal for something, or maybe somebody needs like a hide from a cow or something, and they're looking for a sharpsman for it.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided to pick up that job and make some money in the time frame of the 2.5 days that I'm just kind of chilling on my own, trying to make some money while I'm
Alright.
waiting for my friends.
There are plenty of wildlife in the surrounding forests. You are like in like a hilly, forested region, but there are plenty of people who either like you've got to feed the entire village somehow. There's hunters, there's farms. I think with a bow, the easiest quick job would be to like contract yourself out with the hunting service and just kind of like spend a couple days hunting. Is that along the lines of what you're looking for, or were you looking for something like more specific?
Kind of more specific. So like people post like quick jobs on this cork board, say they need somebody to like shoot down a horse because they need a hide to make a coat out of or whatever, and they can't do it because they don't have the skills, the bow skills or the butchering skills. So me being a ranger, I was like, oh, that's a quick 1 day job of like shooting the horse, bleeding it out, skinning it, and then just handing the skin off to whoever in the tavern who had commissioned me for like 20 pieces or something.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think if you wanted to go horse hunting, someone needed like a horse hide so that they could make some armor or whatever. Yeah, you could easily find a job, and in that like day and a half, 2 days, and 2.5 days, have completed that job and gotten
Okay.
the payment. Is the
Do you want me to roll like a D100 or something for payment? And that's what I was doing in those time frames, is just basically finishing this odd job that I got.
So for a job like that, it would probably be somewhere along the lines of 15 gold for the hide of the horse and the hunting it down. Because it's not an easy task, but it's not the most complicated thing in the world, and they still need to like. There's a reason they need you to go hunt specifically that horse and get that hide, but so they'll pay you more than usual, but there's no. They still need to be able to have enough money for whatever they're turning it into to at least break somewhat even.
Didn't you say my like 23 gold that I had was like poor, poor? Why if this
Poor
job is
for an
so like,
poor for an adventure. That's still like half a
okay,
month of living extremely comfortably for anyone who's not too concerned about.
okay, okay. So then that's what I'm doing. And I'm gonna add 15 to my gold. So I have 160 something. Hold on.
I think if you want, you could roll like a survival check to see if you get a particularly nice hide, like how nice the hide is, and that might boost it up a little bit.
What do you want me to roll?
A survival.
Oh.
So there at the bottom of your checks, there should be a survival check.
Yeah, I was working on it. My computer's just slow. What does that
Gotcha.
mean? There's a 10 and a 9.
Well, it means your sheet's rolling twice in case you had advantage. And
No, you did have advantage. That's why it's rolling twice. So if you roll with advantage, you roll twice and you take the higher number. If you roll with disadvantage, you roll twice and take the lower number. For some reason, you had advantage. For
Well,
y-
how do
whatever
I turn
reason.
advantage off?
On your
Well,
sheet, there's buttons at the top:
well,
advantage,
some
Yeah,
of
I have
disadvantage, and automatic.
advantage is red.
so that means that you have advantage.
that means you rolled
Yeah, the
with
red is the
advantage.
selected color. Automatic is like the default.
So if you're proficient in something, so like next to your skills, you just rolled a survival. So next to it, if that little circle is red, that means you're proficient, which means that you get advantage.
Well, the top of my sheet, I had advantage clicked. It must have been Eli because he was sitting right next to me, messing with my computer, and I kept telling my 3-year-old, "Don't touch the computer." So I just hit automatic. So I'll re-roll
No, that's
survival.
that's okay.
14.
14. I think it's a nicer pelt than he was expecting. So you instead of the 15, he would give you the 18, a few more days of comfortable living, and he thinks that's fair pay because he's gonna be able to make like one or two things out of it, and they'll be slightly nicer. So he gives you an extra 3 gold on top of what was promised for the quick contract.
Okay, my gold's at 158 then. That's with the, I don't know, you said like 14 or 15 plus another 4.
So after having completed that, you go back to the tavern and just spend a comfortable night.
Yeah, I mean, I'll sleep because I have rations and stuff, so I'll sleep and
Well,
chill and
the gold you gave the tavern keepers enough for like not a nice breakfast, but like a breakfast
I only
of
gave him one piece.
yeah. Well,
That's
Okay.
usually the standard for D&D is if you buy your fare to sleep at night, typically unless the DM says otherwise, it includes a meal.
Okay, cool. So then that's what I did. I had my mead, I chilled there for a minute, then I did the horse thing. Then I came back and spent the night, and I'm assuming they'll be back in the morning because I'm assuming that they're riding through the night too, right, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, Nick is riding through the night to get back.
Yeah, so I'll see him the next morning.
And I think that's where we have to end it because it's after 3 o'clock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ian's already
Yeah.
getting ready. He hasn't been part of the chat for like 10 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, everybody.
yippee!
I'm gonna go get food now. Goodbye.